to it.
Do you see any possibility that after this match, a hatchet gets buried and you guys are friends?
I don't see us being the same person. We just don't mesh well together. That's the best way to put it.
The last year's been real stressful. It's a very comforting feeling to walk into the stadium today and see that we're finally here. All we got to do tonight is back up all the trash talk and put on a hell of a show.
I mean, there's no other way to put it. There's two of the greatest superstars in the business going head to head. And it had been built up for an entire year. The fans had been waiting for this match for an entire year. And finally, it was here.
WWE Rivals, new episode Sunday at 10. Part of WWE Superstar Sunday on A&E.